Okay, so on this video, I'm going to outline how you would find your points of interest in your neighborhood, points of interest, your places, your things to do interest to write your articles about. So if you have your main city is Miami, for instance, you would go to Google and type in Google Maps. And go to your maps.google.com. Should be your first link. You will pull up here, type in Miami. You could always write an article about Miami and do your several articles right here. You can basically copy and paste this into your closer's copy and then run the long form assistant and have the AI write for you. But you'll also want to, so whenever you pull up this box right here, this is pretty much kind of the area without zooming in or out right now. You have plenty of literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have a few dozen items here that any of these little points of interest on the map is what you're going to be clicking on, copy and pasting this into the first part of the article, but then rewriting this with the AI and also writing more, doing your long form assistant and writing your 300 words about it. And like even this is looks like a nightclub or something. You could write about that. You would have your parks. You'd have South Miami, Virginia Keys, the Institute of Contemporary Art. So let's just click one of these. We could click Miami Springs, which looks like a neighborhood probably. So that would be one of our neighborhood articles we could do. So, and then, you could always zoom in, like when you get to a certain point, when you zoom in, you get even more articles here that you could pick and choose. But what we really want to do is kind of focus on a market area. Like within Miami, you would probably focus around this whole area. So you would want to do some with Cutler Bay, maybe talk about the Preserve area, the Hollywood, Florida area, Pembroke Pines. You could talk about the Bay, have articles about all these different things. And then whenever you probably wouldn't go any further than this area for here, which we could always start kind of around. The best thing to do is to start kind of closer, do all these, and then as we get, several dozen articles on all the different points of interest in neighborhood pages, locations, all of these, then you could go out, start building a ring of data. And as we get this put in on the back end, as we get these put into the directory, it'll build all these relevant signals to Google. But that's basically how you would do it. And then, if you start kind of getting to where you wanted to focus, like there'll be times that we'll need to focus on certain areas for certain clients, because I have several different clients in different towns. I also have some of my own website pages, some of my own Google listings that I want to focus on. But I do have like a client kind of down here. You could kind of zoom in, let's say down here a little bit more, and you can get more different places that you could talk about. So you would just click that, you would copy and paste this information and let the AI do most of the writing for you. You can do some of the writing yourself. I don't mind that, but the majority of it needs to be AI wrote. And then we also need to plagiarize, check it, make sure it's not being copied. Don't copy and paste this and just use that. You need to make sure all your articles are being rewritten in closer's copy, because that will keep the Google algorithm from striking us. Because if we get a strike, it's going to hurt our ranking. And that should be it.